If you haven't heard the news, Cartoon Network is finally merging completely, I think, with the Warner Brothers animation staff. There's a couple of nuanced pieces here, but essentially, Cartoon Network and the Warner Brothers Animation Studio are going to be one. I tried to wait because originally this all came out and everybody said that the first site that posted about this kind of exaggerated a few things. And then, a lot of people were saying the same thing that we should just wait until Cartoon Network themselves can actually say something about it. Instead of just knowing that there's going to be layoffs and knowing that there's going to be employee positions that won't be filled. Um, let's wait and hear what comes next. And the I think it was at least 2 days now since that happened, and the only thing that Cartoon Network actually said was they used it as a kind of way to promote themselves. I think um, that's probably not a good way to put it, but they did come out and say, "Hey guys, we're not dead. We're just turning 30," as a way to like turn it around. But the only reason that people were saying that the studio is dead now is because they aren't going to be able to make any of their own choices. So they didn't deny anything. They are now going to be a part of another studio. And I think it's between, let's see, I actually have like handwritten notes because I just wanted to, you know, take note of things that I was hearing and seeing. So they are going to be a part of this strategic realignment that Warner Brothers called it. So they're going to be a part, or they're going to be merging essentially with the Warner Brothers animation studio and Hanna Barbera Europe, and basically a lot of other things, other departments uh, from those three studios were already combined. Now, what we're going to see is that the decision making between all of those studios and the development processes are all going to be combined. And so basically, all three of them are going to have one brain. They're all going to do the same thing. They're all going to be under the same one person that is directing all of it. At least that's how it sounds. And I don't have the name right here, but if you just Google it, I'm sure you can find a lot of this information too. So, yeah, to condense it down, they will all three keep their own names. And that's going to be a big thing that is talked about if you see this in the news now. The names aren't going anywhere, and the original content isn't going anywhere, but it still looks like Warner Brothers Studios, or the company that owns Warner Brothers, is removing all the previous cartoons from streaming services, like they did, I think, with Discovery and stuff like that, trying to combine it into their own streaming service, but then that didn't really work, so they're taking it off of other services. They are still going to keep making new stuff. I think all three of these studios, well, all three of these studios' names are going to keep making new things. The problem is it's essentially one studio now. So you no longer have Cartoon Network, the studio. You have the name, you have the brand. And that's what people are upset about. And that's why I wanted to make this video saying all this stuff. Because now we waited for Cartoon Network to say something, anything. And they did. And they missed the point, or they are willfully misdirecting it. That kind of sucks. It's a shame to see such a great studio kind of be forced into this box. Unfortunately, that's just the way that Time Warner does things. So there we go. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? I know that my opinion is obviously swayed in a certain direction here. but it seems like we are going to be losing an animation studio or two in the process of all this, and that just doesn't sit right with me. I'm curious what your thoughts on this, and yeah, let me know in the comments. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. You might enjoy some of the other stuff that I talk about, so why don't you check that out too. Um, I'm probably going to link an article or two in the description here too. So thanks for watching. I'll see you.